see what's happening down here. What do we have here?
Hole pattern is now drilled on one side and screwed in.
So here we go.
Yeah, another project. So we are trying to install hinges on all of these deck hatches. So what we did yesterday off camera was drill 3 tiny holes in each corner of the hatches, where the plan is today to attach a hinge. And then we center the hatch so it opens nicely before we drill holes in the boat. That way we'll have a position for those holes, and then we can work on the drilling a bit.
Hi everyone, in this episode of Building Wilda, we try to move forward by installing hinges, or at least doing the prep work for this activity. We also do a good round of cleaning, and we break down the job into smaller steps that can be ticked off the list. As usual, some surprises may occur. Before drilling any holes, we taped and marked the spots where the hinges would be located. Whenever we could, we would remove the hatches. We would just take them down off the boat one by one, as it would be easier to do the job on the workbench. We also did a quick inventory check to find out the number of hinges we had inherited from the previous owner, and also to identify any missing ones we'd have to order. While Axel was drilling holes in the deck hatches for the storage compartments, I was marking the holes for the flush deck hatches on the sides. And there's always that dusty area that was missed in the previous cleaning session.
So this just happened. I drilled 2/3 of the holes for the hinges on the hatches in the wrong place. Apparently I have two different types of near identical hinges, and near identical is the key here. The hole pattern is different. So I have re-drilled those, and luckily I had only drilled half of the holes I intended to drill. So yeah, not quite as bad as I thought it was. But hole pattern is now drilled on one side and screwed in for all of these forward hatches. I now plan on locating or placing the hatches nicely in their cutouts, and then drilling out the other end of the hinge, so that we then can drill and fill some more. It'll be lots of fun. So we have drilled this, decored, and now Roxana is filling this with using a syringe. And then we'll drill again.
Here I used a mix of milled glass and epoxy filler to carefully pour into the tiny drilled holes using a syringe. I was trying to avoid making a mess around the holes, as the material is difficult to remove, especially after it has cured.
Should we wipe the top, or I don't know what?
I think it's okay.
How are you going to stand that?
Oh, I don't need to. Has today been a busy day? Tough day?
Yes.
So today has been a bit of a messy day, not a great one. Started out with a meeting with our window guy. After having built molds for him, he says sorry, he's out of business, so we'll have to find somebody else to finish our windows. And then we have been busy with hatches. Drilling, filling, and drilling again. So we mounted all our hinges to the deck hatches, then measured for the holes in the boat, drilled everything, filled everything, and tomorrow we'll probably drill again. But then we've drilled, filled, drill all the forward deck hatches. We have some opening thingies in the back as well, but those we haven't started with. But at least deck hatches, forward deck hatches done. So we drilled and filled all the hinge locations here yesterday on both the hatches and the boat, and today I drill again to then be able to fasten the hatches to the boat. Turns out some of these holes we filled yesterday have not been entirely filled. I am filling them with a little bit of fast set epoxy, 5-minute epoxy sort of thing, but same part of the same series as the regular 24-hour set epoxy. I'm gonna have to wait before I drill these holes, so while we're waiting for that, I guess I drill more holes in the boat so we can do some more drill, fill, drill. This time it's for the deck hatches, all of them. So that's a lot of holes as well. In these, on the side decks, because of the frame that I built, it's all 5mm glass and then foam. I could probably just screw the hatches to the 5mm glass and not worry much about water penetrating coming into the foam, but I don't want to do that. So I'll drill them out into the foam and fill that foam, backfill that foam with some epoxy. Should be a fairly easy job, but better to do it right once. So Roxana has already gone around and taped and marked these the points where I have to drill. So all I have to do is lift each hatch one at a time, drill those holes out, and once that's done I'll return and fill them all. So by pushing this short drill bit all the way in, I should be unable to drill straight through, which will help me a lot. And yeah, start there, and then I just need to expand the hole.
let's see what's happening down here. What do we have here? Here's the little...
I have revived my old 3D printer.
Yes. So now we're trying to calibrate him.
Yeah. And we have the old style.
Yeah.
Calibrating with a piece of paper. Works
Yes.
not at all, but...
Works
yeah.
not at all.
Well, not very well.
Okay.
Well, but it's better than nothing.
Yes.
And printing on glass because the other surface is destroyed.
What do you mean? Which other surface?
No, I turned my printing surface upside down because the other side is so bad.
Okay. Has it been damaged during other printing exercises?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
So now back to the drilling of the holes for the hinges of the deck hatches. We have to share a little bit more here. While simulating the opening and closing of these hatches, we identified another improvement that we could make. Due to the rather curved surface, we needed to attach some spacers under the hinge on the flat side of the deck. That would give some extra support, prevent us from damaging the material in the long run, and would allow optimal performance of the hinge. We weren't able to find the right spacers, so we decided to make them. That's why the 3D printer comes into play.
That's weird.
It's touching, that's why... Oh, no, it isn't.
But it's very tight there.
Somebody is here.
Thanks for watching. This is our slow progress, folks. Your patience for making it all the way to the end of the video means a lot to us. A comment, a like and a share are greatly appreciated. Thank you and see you next Sunday with more fun boat building here at Building Wilda.